right, hey, shalom, shalom. Giving all glory, praise, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which rule well. Peace and much love, honors and blessings, salutations to the elect of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, which hold their conduct, composure, and integrity, standing and believing firmly upon the names of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls God. But the proper name of the Lord is Yahweh. All right, God is just a title, meaning judge, ruler, or an actual power, which our God, Yahweh, is a power. He's an entity. All right, and a title, God is just a title, as I said, but title being a word that is used to describe the position or status of our God. All right, so He is the supreme ruler and leader and being of creation. All right. And then you have His Son, the only begotten, all right, the Lord and Savior of the children of Israel, which in this time will only be the elect. But you Israelites, being you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, all right, but Yahushai is the proper name of that Savior. All right, even Yahushai means he will deliver, or He will save, or He saves. All right, and that is the proper name of the Son. Or my bad. All right, Yahushai is the proper name of the Son. All right, and so we always make it very clear that these are the powers. All right, these are the true powers. All right, even calls Yahweh and Jeremiah a true living power. Okay, but His Son also is worthy of honor, worship, praise, and glory as well, man. That's in Matthew the 28th chapter. Yahushai was given all power and authority by His Father. All right, so He is just as important. And you find that out in Philippians, the 2nd chapter. All right, even in John, he tried to, Yahushua tried to tell, some of the scribes and Pharisees, man, that, He was as equal to His Father. All right? But, hey, Yahweh and Yahushua are the proper names. Okay? Call Allah Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And this is Psalm 73 and 20. It says, as a dream, when one awaketh, so, O Lord, when thou awakest, thou shalt despise their image. Now, is the Lord literally asleep right now? He went to hibernate for thousands of years, and He's waking up, and He's like, oh shit, I forgot to turn off the stove, so to speak. No, it's talking about when our power finally intervenes, all right, to show the whole world, with the undoubtable proof that He was never okay with how society was being ran, when our people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, were doing, what the elites of the nation, Esau, the so-called white man, the wicked, what he was doing to our people to keep them in the delusional lie, to keep them separated from our power, to keep them separated from us worshiping our power and letting us know who we really were as a people. All right, that's what it's talking about when the Lord stands up. And now the Lord has already done it. Going back to 1969, started with Elder Abba Bivens. Then it trickled down to the apostles. All right, apostle, high priest Ariah, apostle, high priest, apostle, King Masha. All right, which is David, also known as Peter, the apostle, the head of the apostle of the church. All right, King Masha, elder, apostle, high priest Yaquab, my bad. All right, and down to the Apostle Tahar, Apostle Kabar, Apostle Ramla, Apostle Rakah. Okay? This was when the Lord awoke. When the Spirit of life was put into these men, all right? Giving them the understanding to have us stand upon our feet, all right? And to start condemning this place, to letting this place know what's going on here is wicked and wrong. All right? That's when the Lord awoke. All right, He stood up to intervene to the inhabitants of the world and be like, nah, fuck that. What the fuck are y'all doing? What are you doing to my people, motherfucker? Esau, the so-called white man. What are you doing, man? You being a devil? Okay. 2/3, as I said, we are destroyed for the lack of knowledge, man. The Lord giving us back the knowledge of who we are as a people, letting this world know that we are the Israelites, the children of the Lord. All right, this is all with the Lord waking up. All right, setting us upon our feet. You know, when it tells you in what is that, Revelation 11, those that saw us, great fear fell upon them, because the prophets being sent out, the men of the Lord out on the highways and hedges coming against this place, man, is the last sign. All right, I know there's somewhere in Matthew, I can't really remember exactly, where it says that many kings and great princes had desired to see these things which we see, because they knew that this was, you know, the end. All right, the prophets being sent out, man, it was the end of a society or an end of an empire. And we are in the worst captivity ever, man. You so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American Indians. You're in the worst captivity ever, and the prophets being risen up is a great, beautiful sign, because that lets us know that Esau's on his way out. All right? The prophets were always a main tool and key to understanding the times that we were in. And every time the prophet was sent out, man, shortly after, the empire or great country that it was speaking against fell. So what sets America apart? Excuse me, because America, you know, is where the prophets are right now, the bulk of the main prophets. All right? And they're coming against this place, letting it know that Babylon will fall. Okay? And so the Lord, you know, it said, thou shalt despise their image. The Lord is letting you know he's despising, you know, ultimately that beast image that Esau's trying to set up, that Roman way of living, the Roman system he has set up. All right? He's really trying to, you know, novo ordo seclorum, trying to create a world society again, with Esau being on top as always. All right? And so the Lord is letting, you know, through the mouths of the prophets, he's letting this place know, man, like, hell no, that ain't gonna happen again. All right, Esau's pushing for world dominance, and everything that's tied to it is you Israelites. All right, because these heathen, they know as long as they got us into captivity, that they can keep on pushing their system. All right, their Roman way of living, their you know, their opposition against the Lord. You know. And so the Lord using the prophets again, man, is a main sign. All right, that's why there's great fear, because now the elites know, like, fuck. And that's why they've been, ever since, you know, they ain't seen the prophets, which they were even doing this before a little bit. But the whole thing of slavery was to keep our people dumbed down, man. All right, to keep us ignorant of who we were, man. All right? And so, point I'm trying to get across, though, is that's what, you know, that's why Esau has been stocking up and trying to, you know, make weapons and this and that so that he can fight against the Lord, because he knows he's coming back. He saw the prophets. Now he knows we have a limited amount of time. That's why it tells you in Revelation, what is that, 12? What is that? The 12th chapter, the 13th verse, or the 13th chapter, the 12th verse? Can't remember, forgive me. Where it says that, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, for the devil has come down upon you, because he knows that he had but a short time. That's why Esau is, you know, spend all the rest of his time now trying to, you know, keep you people in ignorance, to not see that he's losing it. All right, you know, he's wearied in his enchantments, like it says in Isaiah 47. You know, working around the clock, you know, trying to keep everything in delay. But everything that this devil does is working closer to the return of Yahweh Shai, the son Yahweh Shai. Okay? And so, this is the Lord letting you know that he ain't okay with this. All right, the Lord is making an appearance here soon through his son Yahweh Shai. And this is going to be, you know, when the Creator has to get involved, you know, that should already be a red flag. Like, what the fuck? Why is this God, why is the Creator, who we rarely ever see in person, why is he coming here? Why is he here? They try to make movies about it. They try to, you know, put their glamour on it to try to, you know, because of Esau's pride, he thinks he's going to be able to overcome or disannul the Lord and his purpose of, you know, taking away the power and giving it back to Israel. You know, like the movie The Day the Earth Stood Still with Keanu Reeves. You know, that woman was like or that man was like, see, at the cusp of annihilation or extinction or an event of danger for us humans, we learn to evolve. That's not true, man. Because if that were true, Esau would not be trying to start war with the Lord. You know, he would have let go. The so-called white man would have let us Negroes, Latinos, and American Indians go, you know, the moment that the Lord sent out the prophets. That's the Lord pleading with these nations of like, hey, let my people go. You saw what I did with Egypt. You saw what I did with Assyria. You saw what I did to Babylon, Persian, Medes, Greek, you know, Roman. It was all destroyed. And y'all forget that I put my people in that captivity to learn their lesson, to stop transgressing against me. So you went the other way with it, man. You thought, oh, the Lord is mad with his people, so he's gonna get rid of them. Shit, it's our turn. No, man. No. And that's why, you know, the scriptures say that the Lord frustrated the togas of liars, because here it is, you see it as an opportunity to take the seat of rulership. And it has nothing to do with that, man. You don't read the scriptures in 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter, where it tells you that the earth was made for the Israelites. All right, and that you were made to be a servant. You can't escape your original design, man. And that's what, with Esau and his, replacement theology and all that shit. The Lord never said he would do that. He never once said that he would cast our people away forever. Okay? It said for a moment. All right? It said until they seek my face. And that happened. All right? We seek the Lord's face now. All right? In the land of our captivities, we will remember ourselves. We will remember the Lord. So, it's all going backwards, man, with these nations. But the main point is that Esau trying to create an image. The Lord here is letting you know that he ain't okay with it, man. And that's why, I brought up 2 Thessalonians, 2 and 5. It says, remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things. And the Lord, you had an account in Luke 16 where the Lord, he said, they got the law and the prophets. Even you heathen can access the Bible, man. You can read in there and be like, oh, I guess we just got to wait till the Lord takes them out of captivity and we'll be right back there, right? No, man. Instead, you enjoy your life. You live it up. You profit off of us. You use our demise to state, as the elder said earlier, man, Israel, we're in these decrepit bodies right now, man. All right? And you use that as an advantage. You benefit off of our demise in our destroyed state. All right? Jake loves to drink, and you set up liquor stores to keep him drunk. All right? But the Lord told us these things, man. Okay? It says, remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things. It says, and now you know what withholdeth that he might be revealed in his time. And that's Esau being revealed. The Lord ultimately standing up, awakening, all right, sending his men out to warn and let this place know, like, like I said in Psalms 51, thou thoughtest I was altogether such as one as thyself, because I had kept silence. You see how dumb these other nations are, man? You don't keep in mind that the Lord is a power that reserves himself, man. He steps back for a little bit to see how you're going to react, what you nations are going to do, what our people are going to do. And it's always the same damn thing, man. It's always the same reaction of how, y'all think, oh shit, the Lord stepped away. The Israelites are, in captivity. Let's fuck them up some more. Retarded, man. But the Lord was never okay with it, man. That's why he said that. Now consider this before, at least I tear you in pieces. All right. It says, for the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. It says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, the so-called white man, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. The spirit of his mouth is the prophets. See, the Lord woke up, set up men to stand them up to speak. The The scriptures say that no man shall see the Lord and live, man. If the Lord came back to do what he had to do right now, even us, even the elect would be killed because we're not ready yet. We're not fully sealed up yet. All right? If that was the case, we'd be in the chariot. All right? So the Lord has to use men to go out and warn and be merciful first before he takes away that grace and mercy from the planet and come do his bidding, which is to judge this world, man. And it tells you that the day of the Lord, when he returns, there's going to be a lot of slain. It said that by fire shall he plead with all flesh. All right? So for a time while he awakes, he's got to warn the place, let it know, get it ready. Like, what was it? What was that? One of my favorite lines in, what is it? The Equalizer, the third movie, the last one. When, you know, the young dude is in the restaurant trying to terrorize the little family. And he sits down because he sees Denzel looking at him. He's like, you like being in other people's business? But Denzel's telling him, like, please, whatever you're doing, just take it somewhere else and stop. And the kid, you know, dude is like, are you threatening me? And Denzel's like, I'm preparing you. Well, the Lord is preparing you, inhabitants. All right? The Lord is preparing you, Edomites. He's preparing you two-thirds. He's preparing you, heathen, getting you ready for what he's about to bring. Now, to you heathen, you Edomites, first of all, Esau ain't got no mercy. All right, that's the main reason why the Lord is coming back, to kill him, to destroy him, to tread on him. All right? But you two-thirds, y'all are in it. You heathen, y'all are in it. All right? To put all subjection and order back on this place. All right? Ultimately, let you know that he was never okay with this society. He was never okay with this way of living. Because everything about the way of this living is in opposition to the Lord and his ways. All right? That's the 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter as well. All right? But the Lord is consuming it, awaking, letting you know that he's despising the image. All right? And it says that he shall destroy, shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. So the Lord is, ultimately, he's going to destroy the image of the beast. All right? That's why we already know with the coming of the mark of the beast, the RFID chip, the Lord's going to put a stop to that. All right? You know, it looks like Esau is going to be able to accomplish and fulfill this, but like the scriptures say, that when thou art about to fill that belly, all right, I'll make you spew it. I'll make you vomit it back up. So the Lord will allow this way of living to be accomplished, so to speak, but he's going to force it all back up, and that's going to be through destruction. All right. And again, in great death, the Lord's going to destroy this place with thermonuclear fire. All right? Ultimately, the point of this video is the Lord was never okay with it. The Lord will despise the image, all right? And he's about to make his grand appearance soon with Yahweh Shai. Just right now, you got the mouths of the prophets, the men of the Lord out here coming against this place, letting you know that, hey, we told you. All right? So, just a little something when I drive, man. Just know when it was edifying. All right. So with that, I want to give all glory and praise not unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which rule well. Peace and much love, honors and blessings to the elect of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, which hold the kind of composure and integrity. To the next one I say, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Barak Adom. Hey, Kwame Shalom, Shalom.